First things first, if you run WordPress sites, the one thing to do right now is update to 7.0.2. It's a critical security release that landed after this month's post went up. It patches an SQL injection and a REST API flaw that can lead to remote code execution. So especially if you've got auto updates switched off, go update to 7.0.2 before you do anything else. This one is not optional. Okay, with that handled, let's get into the fun stuff. Hey everybody, Ryan Welcher here again with another edition of What's New for Developers. If you're new to the series, this is a walkthrough of the What's New for Developer posts that come out every month on the developer blog. You can find it at developer.wordpress.org/news. It covers everything that landed across the WordPress and Gutenberg projects in the past month. Before we get into it, if you haven't already, hit subscribe and give the video a thumbs up. So July 2026, and heads up, there's way more in here than I can get to, so I'm going to hit the big stuff and send you to the article for the rest. First up, mark your calendars. WordPress 7.1 has a schedule now. Beta 1 already landed on July 15th, and the final release is scheduled for August 19th, right in the middle of WordCamp US. Beta 2 is already out, and it includes that 7.0.2 security fix from the top of the video, and Beta 3 is scheduled for July 29th. The roadmap's linked in the article. Pseudo-state styling, a new playlist block, table of contents and tabs block, so go and have a look. One roadmap item I do want to pull out though, as of Beta 1, the Iframed editor is enforced on, and that's for all themes now, not just block themes. And what that means in practice is the editor runs your content inside an iframe, so your editor styles have to actually be enqueued as editor styles to cross into it. So go grab the latest beta, open your blocks in the editor, and go test it. Make sure everything still looks right. I'll drop a link to some reference material in the description that'll help you test your blocks, and there's a full write-up linked in the post too. Next, responsive styling is officially in a call for testing, so you can style blocks per viewport right in the editor, and that old desktop, tablet, mobile toggle is now one resizable preview you just drag. Heads up for developers, if your blocks use the standard block supports, they get responsive styles for free. But custom controls are on you, and the use resize canvas is deprecated. It's a no-op now, so if you're leaning on that, go and check your stuff. Also worth a look, a couple of merge proposals, some read-only abilities for the Abilities API, and a new post type called WP Knowledge for storing site knowledge. Okay, into the plugins and tools section, React 19 first. And this is the month that goes from keep an eye on this to, okay, actually go test your plugins. Gutenberg 23.4 ships a Gutenberg React 19 flag that swaps in React 19 at runtime, so you can see exactly what your plugin's going to hit when WordPress makes the jump. If you ship compiled JSX or you touch editor internals, turn that flag on in the experiment screen and watch your console. A couple of breakish things while you're in there. The old opt-in prop for the 40 pixel default size is getting hard deprecated across about 20 components. 40 pixels is just the default now. And the icons package, version 15, switched all 330 icons over to current color, so you tint them with the CSS color property now instead of fill. Okay, WordPress Studio. This one's a lot of fun. Version 1.10 added Linux support, so my Linux folks, you're finally in. And 1.11 added Studio Code. That's WordPress.com's agentic development tool, and it's built right into Studio now. You'll need a WordPress.com account, and it's free while it's still in beta. I'm pretty excited about this one. I've got a video on some of my favorite slash commands and a live stream with Antonio Sejas where we really dug in. I'll drop both of those in the description if you want to go deeper. Alright, themes. The admin bar is back in the post and site editors by default now, and that W logo corner is now a back button. So if your plugin puts any UI near the editor header, retest your layouts. On the layout side, fixed width is actually fixed now, and the old squishy behavior got renamed max width, which honestly makes a lot more sense. And block bindings keep expanding. They work on list items now, and bound rich text finally preserves nested inner blocks instead of flattening them. And the icon block picked up some new controls. You can flip and rotate your icons right in the block now, and it supports a default icon in its block JSON. This one I'm genuinely excited about. I actually helped get the icon block into core, so it's great to see it getting iterated on like this. There's more theme stuff in the post too, text shadow, gradients, that kind of thing, so go skim it. Alright, the playground section. Two that jumped out at me. First, Personal Playground got MCP support with a single meta tool that lets an agent list, inspect, and run abilities. And it's the same abilities being proposed for core. And second, you can now open Personal Playground on another device over WebRTC, browser to browser. Blueprint version 2 is also quietly coming together under the hood. And there's a stack of stuff I'm just going to point you at. The classic block is staying in the inserter for 7.1. That plan to hide it got reverted. Unicode email addresses are in testing. Media picked up GIF to video HEIC support, and infinite scrolling came back to the media library with an opt-out. There's a performance section for 7.1, some package level changelog notes, and over on the developer blog, a great post on dynamically loading template parts in block themes. All of it's in the article with the links, so go read it. And that's it. That's the end of what's new for developers for July 2026. Like I said, there's a lot more in the post than I got to, so go read the article and check out the table of contents. My name is Ryan Welcher. I'm a developer advocate at Automattic, and if you haven't already, give this video a like and subscribe to the channel to let us know we are making content that you want to see. I'll see you all next month for August 2026, which is going to be a big one with 7.1 landing at WordCamp US. Thanks a lot, and have a good one.